Alright, hey, what's up, everybody? I just wanted to do a quick update of what I've been working on. So this isn't going to be like a major thing. I'm not going to do points or anything like that. This is just me walking you all around the industrial side of my city for my Valheim. So let's get over to it. Here we go. So in the industrial side, we'll start over here. This is my water wheel mill, and it is coming along nicely. I'm not finished, which is like many of my other projects, but it looks pretty cool, and I really like this design setup. So the wheel came out way better than I could imagine. So, working on that, moving over. This is the bridge. This is part of the city walkway that'll be going through, but I just wanted to put a bridge over it so that you could all kind of see what bridges will eventually end up looking like. I swear if this gray dwarf starts or grayling starts messing with my stuff, I'm going to be pissed. Logs that go to the mill. You can see I've got some pine, I've got some beech logs, I've got a couple logs up here, and then I got a sawmill. So it came out really cool looking. What's up? How's it going? I'm just doing a quick update on my industrial side of the build. I'm going to put a crane over here as well, so that way it could pick up the logs and put them on the sawmill. And then I got the warehouse, which is partially full. And then the upstairs, the downstairs is going to be like more of a forge type-ish. And then I got some random board that come through here. And then the upstairs will be like the foreman's office. I got a crane for the ship that's going to be in dry dock. As you can see, there we go, the doors. And then they'll pump the water out. There we go. And then I got a busted up long ship in there. So it came out really good. Just hit it a couple times and it pretty much almost destroyed it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And then I got some new long ships which are going to be built, and then this is going to continue all the way over so that my shipyard looks like it's building multiple ships at once. I do have a train / crane on rails, and how that moves is these two locks over here, so they would push it, and then they are tamed, thank goodness. So I got those locks, and I'm going to build a little pen for them out back too. So they'll have some double doors going outside the back, and then a giant pen that they can roam in as well. So that way they're not stuck on the concrete the whole time. And then I got some logs over here as well, and I'm going to put another log cutter right here too. So that's what's coming out for the shipyard and the water mill. I started bringing the everything over. So there's this is going to be my harbor. I have everything planned out. This is going to be my actual harbor. So it's going to have some warehouses and industrialness in the backdrop over here. This is my industrial side. So it's going to have a lot going on over here. This is going to be pretty much like a shipyard or a shipping piers. So I have lots of crates, barrels, stuff like that. Ships that are unloading. And then it connects now over to the Palace Bridge, or to the land bridge. And I started building the brewery. And I didn't get the bottom half of these water wheels in, but there's going to be 2 water wheels, and these water wheels would technically be able to be lifted out of the water, which is why I have this system here. So it's on rails, so they would be able to lift the water wheel out of the water and disengage it. And then I'm going to have a stone wheel here in the center, big stone wheel, and then another water wheel over here. You haven't seen anything yet. Just wait. So this is my brewery. It's partially complete. And then we have, I started the farmlands. And I'll just do a zoom out of here. So my barley doesn't grow here yet, but because I don't have the plant everything mod working. But you can see the sides are going to be like this. So that side is going to be mirrored over here to this side. And it's going to go all the way up. I just haven't brought all the land up. It's a lot of terraforming. But it's slowly moving along. And then this is going to be like where my farmers live. Right? And so I have 2 windmills up there. The first one was my like random project that I wasn't sure what I was going to do with yet. And so I just did the front ends of both. Well, I decided to leave it. So I've got the new style. Yes, definitely. I've got the new style windmill here. So I really like that style. But then I've got the old style over here. And I wanted to leave it because I was like, you know what? Sometimes when you, instead of just tearing down projects, people leave them up and you continue to use them. You just upgrade and get a new style. So I decided to leave it. And I'm going to leave both of them up here. We got the new style and the old style. And then I've got a cart system, a rail system here. So this is going to go all the way down. And it's got a little stopping point right here, which you can see just in case we get a runaway. Go ahead and throw in some logs, and it's got some counterweights right here. So technically all you'd have to do is just push that down and it would raise it up. And then I'm going to put some carts. I already put a couple barrels here just to kind of show exactly what's going on. And the dark wood actually came out really good. Now, unfortunately, I can't do dark wood up it, but it came out really good, looking like a middle rail system. So it came out really, really cool. And then this is the this is where all my plants and stuff are going to be. A lot of barley is going to be planted here, and that barley would go down there to the brewery. And then the brewery is obviously going to have a dock with a small ship off to the side so that it could come over. And then he's still following my land bridge. This is a massive, massive, massive project, right? And then it comes over here. Let it load because not everything is loaded yet. Takes a second. There we go. There's my big tavern. And that's where they offload. Offloaded into the under the tavern to my under the tavern holding place for their brew. And I just pushed the barrel off. Whatever. I'll just spawn it again. I knew I was going to do it at some point in time. And then we got our 3-story tavern. Here we go. So the tavern's coming out really nice. I really, if I don't like a project or a space, I get rid of it. Except for that windmill, which I thought was a really cool idea to keep going with it. So I got the kitchen for the tavern. And then you can go down to the cellar where all the brew's kept. Some houses are going to be put up here. We got a mansion here, smaller mansion, and then we're going to have a bigger mansion right here. That's why we got the gated portions, and the gate really came out well with the iron. Thank you, I appreciate that. We got just a nice 3-story house that somebody could probably own. And we can go inside, and it's kind of decorated already. Already got a little bit of the furnishings, and we got a bedroom here. Like a kid's room. I think I got 2 beds in here. Yep. This is like a child's room. And then they got some cabinets with some drawers. So they can keep their toys and clothes. And then we got just a table for them. And going upstairs, we got the master bedroom. Yeah, this came out really, really cool. I like this house. It was my first one, but we will keep it moving. So then you follow it down. I'm going to have another house right here. I'm going to have like a coffee shop, very much like European, right here. I am going to have a bakery right here. Oh, before I forget, we got to go under. So underneath here is my sewers, which will continue on throughout the whole, including to be on the industrial side as well. And we got some boards running across with some broken grates. And it just kind of ends off. It's just a sewer. It goes down. You can get in down below. And then it comes out right there. And then we got a homeless person. You never know, right? Eventually, I'm going to create a very large underground system, which will have like a thieves guild. Hey, how's it going? There is my inn, which is for the lifestyles of the rich and famous. This is going to be a gigantic hotel, as you can see. I see you like building medieval stuff, so I don't. The only thing is, I'm not a fan of Minecraft because I don't like the blocks. I don't like just the block made with like just a singular block with a design on the outside of it. How many instances are you at? I don't know, but if I go over to the palace, which I will show you all the palace is absolutely ungodly huge. And I'll show you that here in a second. Yeah, I'm not a Minecraft fan. I did enter in, so if you get off the ferry, right, a lot of people would come in the ferry. This is the porter's entrance, so they can take your bags straight up, right? If you're staying at this hotel, you're balling. So that I'm probably gonna have. I'll probably make it about this high, right? 5 or 6 stories with tons and tons of rooms, but it's gonna take me a while to build that. Here is my nature preserve with tons of paths. I'm actually a little high for it because I think my graphic settings are on medium. If I go any higher, then it takes forever to load. So I do have a nature path, and it's going to have some side areas to kind of like stand off and observe nature. So it should be pretty cool. And that's going to go, the wall obviously is going to go all the way around to the... You're good, no worries, no worries. Take it easy, I'm just doing a quick tour of my place. Here we go, we got the side entrance for boats. Then we're going to have the main entrance for boats right here. This is where all of your people will enter through. And then we have the other side entrance. And then the main wall. This is very majestic. Very majestic entrance. Right? A mile-long freaking covered entrance, which I haven't quite finished, but it's getting there. Just wait till you see the palace. And then we have the arena over here. Right? So I didn't know what to do with the land in the middle, but here we go with some trolls and some gray dwarfs down here, and it's all filled out. Prisoners that you bring in, you know, would get stuck here. You could come in and see who you're gonna bet on. I've seen the palace actually. Okay, yep, the palace is getting bigger, so to speak. It's getting huge. And then yeah, I gotta actually keep that closed because the gray dwarfs will come in. But that's where the prisoners would go to fight. Too far. And then if you're rich and famous, you would come over to these seats. And then underneath, I got a little entrance over here for a kitchen down below so they can have food. You know, it's kind of like medieval times. I'm a horrible dirty lurker. Nice. Nice. And then this is for supplies for this barracks. So this will all be filled in. And then we'll have rooms and stuff like that. And then the wall goes all the way around the entire city and the entire lagoon. Oh, it's it's getting bigger. There we go. She's starting to load now. Let's see if we can crank up the graphics here. It's gonna take a second when I do this. All right. There she goes. Gave it a little lag. So this is the back side of the palace. If you're sailing into the city, this is the side you're going to see. All right, and we got our lighthouse over here. We've got the crystal tower right there, which is our main defense. And then we've got our trophy room down here. The banquet hall is over here. The throne room is in the middle. And I got a bell on top that I'm working on. Takes a sec for it to load because there's a lot of stuff. Instances for this area is... I think I've popped... The most I popped is 63,000. But she's still climbing. She's still loading. The shields came out great for the bell tower, so I'm going to continue with that. And then, so I'm going to get rid of, on the top of the tower here, I'm going to get rid of that whole outside band, because I really don't like it. And I'm going to make it kind of like a Jarl's Tower and a dragon roost. I did find a dragon egg cruising around. So, you know, the Jarl would technically have a dragon. The garden, I finally finished the flooring for the garden. Don't know how many instances we're at, but we're... Hey, how's it going, Allie? I'm just doing a quick tour today. I'm not doing anything crazy because I got to go back to school shopping for my son. But we got a lot of pools here, so I'm going to, as soon as I can get that mod, like this area down here is going to have a lot of vines. It's going to be really pretty. And then flowers and plants all over the place and fountains. Fountains came out really good since I was able to use the actual ocean for it. And then just put a bottom on it. And then a pavilion out here. So this is coming out really, really well. And then I've got like a little lovebird nest over here. Private place to talk. Tons and tons of torches. Thank God for the torch mod. I'm not actually going to go into the palace because I could spend forever talking about that. And then the stables. I haven't done anything with the stables in a little bit, but they're still there. My wild Lox is still in there, waiting for somebody to come and jump on his back and tame him. Otherwise, he's going to get pissed off the moment you enter in there. And we'll show you that. Yep, and he's pissed. And hello. Oh, and I'm out. Alright, because he does get mad. He is wild. He's pissed. Alright, and that's the whole purpose of the taming pit. And then I'll have tamed Loxes all in the stables off to the side. So that way, if somebody's attacking, right, you can pretty much just get on top of those bad boys, take off, and start mowing people down. And if you were to come in from the front, this is the view you would see. Alright, so we got the tower in the back hall. Over off to our immediate left is the banquet hall, and that's got a nice balcony so people can see. Throne room is straight ahead. And then those are, with all the windows up there, those are guest rooms. There's a bunch of guest rooms in there. I haven't filled out all of them, but working on it. If you go over to your left, though, right was the stables, and left is the barracks. And the barracks is almost complete. I know there's a... It's got to load. Needs a second, because there should be a white banner. Yep, there we go. Then we got our training grounds. And then our weapons checkout for training. Because obviously you're not going to take your, you know, prized sword in there. But you might take your prized sword in the battle. Maybe you will. Who knows? But if you want to check out a weapon, you can check one out. Maybe you're a swordsman and you want to go check out a bow and shoot some arrows. Who knows, right? And then you go into the barracks. I have, but I couldn't get them to stay exactly where I wanted. So I was going to put some crappy armor on the dummy stands, on the armor stands. And it was a little hard and a little tricky, but I finally managed to figure out a way to do some archery pieces. So there's that. I might as well just go over the whole damn thing, to be honest. Because then I can clip the whole video and post it to my YouTube. Or it actually will already be posted. Commander's room. I couldn't get him to stay in the position I wanted him because I wanted to turn him. Is why I couldn't get him to stay. There we go. Only like a little lag here. And we got a balcony for them. And they can look over and see the city. Boom, there it is. Right? Actually, it looks really cool from a distance. I wish more of it would load. Unfortunately, it doesn't. But it's still so you can see it. Which is, you know, the main point. Of what I wanted. Right? And then below that is actually a war room. Do you use the Infinity Hammer? No, I don't. I just repair it. Because I got dev commands and debug mode on. The main gates are over here. And the insides are all filled out. Not completely, but you will definitely, if you were to roam around it, you would see. Here we go into the banquet hall. Very cool. Banquet hall. I love this banquet hall. I will have vegetables and stuff planted here for the Jarl's garden. Or Jarl's food. And then the kitchen for the banquet hall. rather large kitchen, which is what it needs to be. Bakery section. Fruits and vegetables section. And then the meats is obviously over there. Woo! Man, my game is not happy. Infinity Hammer allows you to turn things that you wouldn't more... Oh! Is that a mod, I'm assuming then? And I will definitely have to look into that. You can go right out here. There's the power source for the Crystal Tower. I will definitely have to look into it. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. The Infinity Tower's power source, you know, goes all the way up. I definitely have the Forever Build mod. One of my best creative tools. Yeah, no kidding. I am definitely going to have to use that. Especially for areas like this. This is the going to be the trophy hall. And a side entrance to the throne room. Got an yes. That would be very, very helpful. Especially with the chain. Item stand, all items, yes. I will definitely have to look into those mods. In fact, I'm going to make a note of them right now. Even though I'm supposed to be doing my walkthrough. That is some incredibly helpful information. Because I do not have either of those mods. And they would substantially increase. It's so that it's the Infinity Hammer and item stands to all items. Sweet. Yes, and I definitely wrote that down. Allows you to place any item on a stand. Yes, that would be incredibly helpful, especially for the chain. Because I really want to put the chain on certain areas. Library. Resize and rotate how the item looks on the stand. That would be super cool. Hopefully it plays well with my Forever mod. And I think that's it. I mean, if I go in here, we could spend all day. I promise you. I'll go into the Jarl's room real quick. This is the Jarl's room, which is very high up. Lots of windows. He can go out onto his balconies as well. Oh, and then one more place. I did forget this place. I always forget this place. Where am I? There we go. So there's a lot going on in this game right now. I don't know if anybody's seen any bigger project than this. I would love to know because I would love to see it too. This is the Hall of the former Jarls. Boom, there we go. So, and then you got the, at the end, you've got the actual former Jarl in a coffin-like boat. So that's where he would sit, and when my guy passes away, that's where he would be. You can use a single chain and angle it and make it look like it's holding a gate and stuff and anchoring. That's exactly what I want too. That is exactly what I want. And then this is going to be catacombs. Both sides. There's two different sides, but they're going to be catacombs. So it should look pretty cool. I'm excited. Trying to get out of here sometimes is a pain though, so we have to go under underwater and then above water, and then out we go. There we go. So this is my build so far. It's got a lot going on. This was a mistake that I made because I accidentally did F5 and spawned a longship on a docking section, and it threw this giant piece of land up here, which I initially thought it sucked. I was like, damn, that sucks. I just totally ruined everything, and I have this humongous build here. Well, then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to turn it into a sacrificial area, or a like a area to pray for Odin, pretty much. So that's why you can see the stairs going around the side. I got to bump the pier up one level. So it's actually, I don't actually mind it, because it's going to turn out to be something that I want. You know, a place to pretty much go worship Odin. So, should be coming out pretty cool. And then, you know, here's my palace bridge. Back again. And the city will stretch all the way around. It'll come around to the brewery, go past the brewery, all the way around to that main gate, which is way down there, and then all the way back around. And I do have one spot over here that I'm also going to do some more farming. So we're going to put another gigantic windmill. And I started this one, but this is going to go away. I don't like this one. It's not big enough. So I'm going to put a big windmill up here. And this is all going to be farming land as well. And I got to do like boar farms. I'm going to try and do deer farms. There is a mod for like realistic animals that I think I'm going to push in there. And it's got like raccoons and bears and stuff like that. So I want to put that mod in as well. And, you know, maybe we'll have like a pet bear or something at the at the palace. I don't know. Who knows? It's all open for whatever I want. This is my world, and it's gonna be wild and crazy. And then the back wall will continue around. I'll probably have it come right through this area right here, and that wall is gonna take me. I want to say it's probably gonna take me an entire 2 weeks of straight, like 8 hours a day at a minimum, to get that entire wall set up to go all the way around. Because again, you know, I'm going to put farm stuff here, and then the wall will be behind it, so the farms will all be within inside the wall. Like, this city is going to be entirely self-sufficient within itself. It's not like a regular city where, you know, usually the farms are on the outside. Nope, we're going to keep the wall on the inside. And so that's going to go all the way up and around the big mountain too, because, you know, we got our windmills over here. So massive, massive, massive project. I've given myself till Christmas to finish it. It took me an entire 27 minutes to go around and do a quick, very quick overview of this. So you can imagine what if I did an in-depth review. Water wheels, yes, I do have those. The only thing is I wish they had working mechanics in this game. I do have some. There's one. It was very difficult to get to the bottom. I haven't gotten there yet, but I may have to like take some stuff out. But I do a lot of this offline as well, and then I just I want to do updates with it. So the water wheels here, I'll have to pop out some pieces so I can see the bottom of it, but we'll get it all the way around. So I wanted to get it. I like to get people the view, because what I envision in my brain may not be able to be envisioned to somebody else. So I like to get some kind of concept up out, so that way people can see what I'm doing. So you can see this. This is going to go all the way up. And it's going to go all the way up to the top level up here. So I have a lot of terraforming to do still with this, but, you know, we're going to have sections, right? This is going to be like all barley. This will be probably all barley as well, because, you know, we're Vikings, we're drinkers, you know, whatever. DM me. I might have a few more mods and tips. Absolutely, yes. Do you have my Discord? Because you know, these mods will definitely help make this more beautiful, is what I call it. No clipping while flying. This is crazy helpful. Yes. The flying mod has, like, I wouldn't be able to do any of this without it, to be honest. So I got to bring all this land up so it can look exactly like that. And then I got, you know, probably another 1, 2, maybe three levels. Then we're going to put bushes and all kinds of stuff, planting onions, everything that I can possibly imagine, flax. Got to make it all. So this is going to be one of the this is going to be one of the bigger farms. Mostly barley though. Like an entire side is going to be like all barley. And then we'll have other stuff on this side. And then I'll have multiple houses up over here. This is going to be like a small little village for the farmers. You know, why do they need to walk far? They gotta walk all these stairs anyways. So, and then I'm going to bring the mine cart down and it's going to come over to the actual brewery, and it's going to go inside. So the rails for the brewery cart are going to go to right here. And I'll have probably like 3 or 4 carts on it, just building. And we'll do those kind of like the same way. I'll go over here and show you real quick. We did the crane on rails. There it is. Right, I just took some item stands and then popped in some iron shields. And it looks like on wheels, you know? So it came out really, really cool. And, you know, if I can get something like a chain or something to work, like all this wood would be replaced with chain, or I'd have chain going up the side of it on item stands, and then chain coming down as well. That would look super cool. Actual chain, especially for my cranes. I got another crane or so to build. This one's a little bit of a different crane. You would have to pull this with, pull it over left and right with brute strength, pretty much. This one is a different story. This one's based off of locks. So, and then we got, you know, we got rails for it. So came out really, really cool. But that is what's going on with my Valheim build. I'm actually going to jump off now. Oh man, one really cool section I didn't show you also. If everything did fail, right? Above me is the library, and above that is the archives, and that's all connected. Secret passage all the way down, and so this is the Jarl's escape, right? If he can get out of there, right? All the boats should be destroyed out in the harbor, but he can get out. And when the boats load, there is 3 boats down here, I swear. But my graphics are so high, the rest of my palace is loading behind me. There we go. So you just jump in a boat and take off. Like, I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm out. Peace. See you later. And he's got multiple boats because he's got a big staff. It's not just for him, right? Everybody's getting the hell out of there. So we got multiple boats. And you just go down here, and one thing that I thought was really cool that I was able to make is a turnstile with item stands and clubs. Just set the club, I put 4 item stands, and then 4 clubs facing the different directions, and it would activate that gate. Came out really cool. So I will have more updates. I will be doing some more work on this randomly. And hopefully by the time Monday rolls around, I'll have a little bit more work done. Probably going to start working on this industrial area as well, just to get an idea of what's going to go here. And then this is all going to be, you know, industrial path, so you can move carts up and down it and whatnot. And then, you know, we'll probably have some stables over here as well, smaller stables, so that you can pull carts with loxes. And I'll probably make a couple carts that are not movable, that are larger, so they're designed to be pulled by a lox. You know, so you could put like 50 barrels on that bad boy. But that's it for today. Just a quick jump on and show. This is what I've been working on for the most part, is this right here. So you all can have an idea. And then the rail system obviously is going to have poles that hold it up. It's not just going to be floating. So it'll look pretty cool when I'm done. And, you know, if I can get some mods and make it so that there's a chain going up this thing, man, that'd be even better. It'd be freaking sweet. If you want to see someone who is really good at eternal details, I do. I'm always open to that, you know, and I am definitely open to that. So, hold on really quick, though, because I am going to... I'm going to follow you on... I just hit that follow. Morning Darkness. Tidbits. I'll have to check it out. I will definitely have to check it out. I just followed you because I'm going to end the stream right now and be done. So everybody can just go back and look. If you got 34 minutes to hang out, then you can watch the whole video as it is and see everything that's going on right now. It's not quite everything in depth, but I'm going to shoot you a DM here really quick after I end it. And I hope you all have a wonderful and safe weekend. And I will see you all later. Enjoy the video and hit that follow button if you like it. I really appreciate it.